Alright, see I'm a movie be a kwaba. And from the negative efficacy so ministry be more chemi na minsu minsa left in so mfa enchemi. Endra ena National Democratic Congress. Eternity aka NDC, the biggest opposition party. Endra na omopa omo campaign ho entoma. Na wuti ensema enkofo na omo ka it means the meaning they are very hungry for power. And if Ghana for you madam na omoto about edimomwa, they are going to make a lot of change. They are going to make a lot of change. Omo me correct your mistakes. And maybe GDE pass NPP as a political party name and the NPP they have turned into a corruption party. They have turned into a galamsey party. They have turned into an robbery party. I mean, ama a chicken son papa. Omo promises these people has never kept their promise. They have never responded and has reacted to their promise. Who's oh my Ghana, letting up to Obama, the same, so bra, not only into corruption, galamsey, or my taxes outdoor, and the pan by or of a sudden, on also a dinedia, a become a complicated the hardship in this country. The pan by Obama and Yema are west. Obama things are so complicated at the Ghana for. Was I would see NDC for some more can. Not just say NPP, Mayukono, the meaning the quality of mobile, or maybe the Ghana for now. And it is clearly, and it is, broadly, and I say it is largely shows and conforming the promises that he made, and some of Mokaya no more position, they have never honored it. For example, say your constituency, Omokache say, every district hospital, and I say every constituency hospital, a be ambulance, and here Tiano, Obaka and say, could be trouble Ukupim our parliament or no any CAD at my parliamentarians. Urani is Prezibiaba and secretary GB and sa 1 district 1 ambulance. Secretary DB a year fast, catch the one reducing some. In Sri Lanka, Yankupan say this government will change. It will change for good. It will change for better. Yankoti Yura Johnson a seeding Katia was Sunday signal at the Peace Council or the B Ama Electoral Commission or the B Ama President Kufuado and or the B Ama Yura Dr. Mubomia and some institution via the Security Council and some institution via Omo Traka with this election a year Wakan simbi dia tromo. Yankoni nkuti sansem na fabra. Yakoba. Yakwa kuti. Fifi fiave kote. Finally no. Yakwa kuti. Mami Jin. Ba upoku ajiman. NPP for more. NDC for sorry. presidential vice candidates as a vice presidential candidate. Maame no nso de nsɛm kakra bi to dwa. Yɛnkɔtie yɛwura Asiedu Nketeah nsɛm no fa brɛkɔ ba a yɛaka bia no yɛbɛto aso. Nyankopɔn nhyira wo.
Choboy, let me see your flags, the NDC flags. Let them fly.
Oh, look at how beautiful.
Choboy. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the incoming President, John Dramani Mahama. Your Excellency, the incoming Vice President and the first Vice President to be of the Republic of Ghana, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang. Your Excellency and my own sister Lordina Mahama. I want to say that. So all of you out there, wave your hand. You are all comrades in the struggle.
Show your hand, show your hand. Hey!
Today is not a day for long speeches. And I don't intend to make any long speech at all.
I should make sure you speak by 5. So we are.
Today is not a day to convince those who have been converted already and been baptized. Today is the day we are launching the NDC campaign to move to the presidency. So I'm not going to address you. My address is going straight to the presidency. And the occupants of the presidency, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Why am I saying this? Today marks the beginning of a struggle to decide who becomes the leader of this country. And you all remember that 8 years ago, this country was handed over to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in one piece by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So to those who know the telephone number of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who have any contact to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, please take this letter for him. Dear Mr. President, you remember that 8 years ago, the NDC and President John Dramani Mahama handed over to you a peaceful country in one piece. We are heading towards a crucial election. You are wearing 2 caps. You are the leader of a party going into this contest, the New Patriotic Party. But more importantly, you are the current leader of Ghana. You are the president, the first gentleman of the Republic of Ghana. So even as your heart desires that your party will win elections, you have a bigger responsibility of making sure that there is a transparent, peaceful elections in Ghana and there is smooth transition to the incoming president without a drop of blood coming out. And so, Mr. President, we have 4 months now to go into elections. As all previous presidents have acted, we have heard you. We have heard your message on the NPP platform. You are delivering as the leader of New Patriotic Party. We are yet to hear a clear message from you, Mr. President, committing yourself to a peaceful, fair and transparent elections in Ghana, and committing yourself to respect the wishes of Ghanaians, and putting yourself in readiness to hand over power peacefully to whoever is chosen by the good people of the Republic. 4 months is too short. President Rawlings declared his preparedness to hand over power to anybody who will win elections 1 clear year before the elections. President Atta Mills did the same. President Kufuor did the same. President Mahama did the same. We are ready to hear what you will say. What you have said already, that you will not hand over until you hand over to the candidate of your party. We consider it to be platform talk. Come out and speak as the father of the nation. You must set the tone for this election. If the election is going to be peaceful, it must begin from the mouth of you, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. If election is not going to be peaceful, and you want to destroy the country, you want to blow the bridge once you have crossed to an island, let it come from your mouth on a presidential platform. We have heard what you have said on your political platform. We are not NPP people. So we take it that you are addressing your party faithful. Come and speak, President of the Republic of Ghana, and give us assurances that you are interested in peaceful and transparent elections. And when the people decide, you are ready to hand over. Mr. President, we want to urge you to call your appointees to order, to prevent them from abusing the power we have entrusted in them to pursue their political interests, because they will be resisted. Mr. President, we beg you, you are the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Your word to the security sector that you are interested in peaceful and transparent elections will be obeyed, because you are the Commander-in-Chief. Don't hide under any cover. You are the one giving the wrong instructions. Own up and tell them that the power of the masses is stronger than any army or police in the whole world.
Chabai Dunga
Eyezuzu. My next message goes to the Council of State and the National Peace Council. We are beginning the contest for power today. You have been established as the institution responsible for advising the President of the Republic of Ghana. Please stand up and discharge your responsibilities. The nation is in crisis. We are going into a crucial election. Justify the the reason why you were put in place. You were not put in place to bootlick the president. You were put in place to advise the president, because we know there will be a time that you will have a president who is recalcitrant. There will be a time that we will have a president who will not listen to the masses. That is why we established the Council of State. Please stand out and be counted. Do your duty. Either you work now or you have yourself to blame 5 months from today. Hey! The National Peace Council. Your message is simple. Act according to your name, the Peace Council. We did not establish a Peace Council to be appealing to the emotions of people who have been wronged. We did not establish you to appeal to the oppressed, to guarantee the peace of the oppressor. We established you to speak the truth. Tell whoever is not conducting himself well, whoever is moving on a dangerous path to create problems of this nation. So if you are interested in peace and you want to act according to your name, please be proactive. When you see the early warning signs, don't wait for anybody to wake you from your slumber. Stand up, speak out, and be counted by posterity. Thank you. The next message, I want to send it straight to the heads of security in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, is the Chief of Defense Staff listening? Whoever is close to him should nudge him to listen to Asiedun Katia on Tamale platform. Where is the IGP? If he is listening, my message to you is simple. The day you were commissioned into leadership of our security services, you swore an oath to protect the interests of Ghanaians. You didn't swear to protect the interests of any regime that is in power for the time being. We know you are working under pressure, but please, you can absorb that pressure and do the right thing for the next 4 months. If you fail on the day of accountability, you will not have the president who is pressurizing now to do the wrong thing to come to your defense. You will be left with yourself and your God. So this is the time for positive defiance. You cannot be following wrong instructions under the excuse that power from above, order from above. There is no order from above. No order from above. You swear an oath to this country that you will stand up and defend the country and put your life on the stakes if you fail. So please, we beg you, we trust you. You are the unsung heroes of this our 4th Republican democracy. Peaceful transitions have happened because you did not look on for wrong things to be done. You defied instructions on the D-Day when you considered the instructions to be wrong and stood up to protect the democracy of this country. Do it once more. Hey! My next message is directed to Nananum of this country. Nananum, the chiefs, we did not insulate your institution from multi-party politics, partisan politics, for no reason. We know why we did that. We knew from our past history, if you allow politicians to meddle up with our holy institutions like the traditional councils and paramountcies, you end up with a situation where the institution will be destroyed. Please, you have a role to play beyond appealing to us for peace. Stand firm and neutral in this context, so that if there is a problem and you invite us to adjudicate, we all trust you and come before you and listen to your advice. If chiefs meddle in politics, then there will be a time politicians will meddle in chieftaincy, and we don't want that. That is why we framed the constitution to prevent chiefs from engaging in multi-party or partisan politics. Stay holy, stay clean. We know you are under pressure for Nana Akufo-Addo, who want to compromise every institution in this country. You are our last hope. Stay clean, so that you can protect our democracy. Finally, our religious leaders. Religion is a very important structure in nation building. And so in crafting the constitution, we were very careful to ensure that political parties cannot be formed based on religious denominations. We were careful to ensure that nobody can form a political party based on a religion. And so for the past so many years, this country has stayed peaceful. Nobody has campaigned in this country on the basis of religion. Let me tell you that religion can become a very, very dangerous force that can destroy a nation. If you mix politics with religion, you have a divided nation that cannot be reconciled upon itself. So we are talking to our colleagues in politics that December this year, we are not going to look for a bishop. We are not going to look for an imam. We have those people already. What we are going to look for is a leader who is truthful, who is trustworthy, who has vision, who can lead this country out of the quagmire we are facing. And that leader is President John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you.
Those who know Quran,
Thank you.
go and read the Quran. If you are looking for an imam, the first thing you look for is a truthful person. No religion will accept a liar as their leader. Whether you are Muslim or Christian or Hindu or Buddhist or traditional African religion. So look at the attributes of the choices you are facing and decide. We in NDC believe that President John Dramani Mahama satisfies all the criteria for leadership, whether he is found in a religious circle or whether he is found in a political circle, because he is truthful, he is honest, he is courageous and yet tolerant. He listens to the masses.
Hey.
And so this evening I have come to address this message to these very important leaders of our country, Ghana. Whether Ghana will remain peaceful depends on what happens in these elections. Aluta!
Continua!
Aluta!
Continua!
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And may God bless you. Hey, my brother, I want
We
the
are
song.
going to church.
I want the song. Chase those crazy bald heads out of this town. We are going to chase the crazy bald heads out of this town. Not every bald head, but the crazy ones. Otherwise, we will have to chase Okujeto out. So thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you, General. Thank you, General. So, boy, it is time to praise the Lord and to commit our campaign into the hands of God. Jakalolome is in the house. DJ, let the music flow.
So this is Nsema Yura Asidun Katia Yatuga. And Nsema Asidun Katia Kama. It is clearly and Ayanokwari. Akufo-Addo, any NPP said he has no audacity to what? To tell Ghanaians say he won't hand over power to any political party other than you, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Already, Udi NPP name. The president can never make such a statement. A president can never and ever make such a statement. How can say hand over power to NDC? Namu, they will hand over power to the candidate, which means that you people know upon all what Ghanaians are saying, upon all the stress Ghanaians are passing through. I as a gentleman from the NPP. You people, you have your 1 million ways, and as 1 million ways are you have it in mind, say no, election. So for that matter, we will never hand over power to NDC, even though when Ghanaians vote for them, and it is a lie. Say I see them cut your kind of. We do hold them up. When I was saying things, said them crown up. Big Jim. When I was saying 7 8 things, said them crown up. Big Jim. See, Yentintina Kulumha, Emma, political party, and the sale man, any a good bra, the populace, the people, the good people of Ghana, or actual margins were, and tell them to no. Your mama dreams and Emma. It is a lie. It's a fallacy. Young Connie Kuti, if you have the Kuti, how you did. General Secretary, Edema, and this Amayakuma. He's over door. Is that Emifa? Yes. Rather than send me to that. On so I can name us for me, who say NPP for. They are nobody. For me, who says Sabrina. And this for money and breako. Would be here NPP and himself to what? To be a yankee, and yes, he can't change. And you would just said, no mum, a young brano, and a be you. Ghana for and a mobile to about a yama NDC. Young Kuti, if you be a bit, who take some more run and so. What you to Jacoba? Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman. Ye the vice presidential candidate and the Mayuga Dr. Mahmoud Yuga joined the mining Hamanase NDC also at the same between that. You could see the same way or better toss. Your
Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the leader and the flag bearer of the great NDC. Colleagues, let me also stand on existing protocol to address you. Let me start by saying that on behalf of the NDC Minority Caucus in Parliament, we extend our warm greetings to all of you here in Tamale. Comrades, ladies and gentlemen, our country is in a mess, a gargantuan mess, a big fat mess. In fact, Ghana is in trouble. This Akufo-Addo and Bawumia government has been a monumental failure. It has been 8 good years of lies, lies, and more lies. 8 years of impunity and lawlessness. 8 years of recklessness and cruelessness. It has been 8 years of no jobs and joblessness. 8 years of no hope and hopelessness, 8 years of hardship, misery, and 8 years of taxes, and more tax, 8 years of borrowing, more borrowing, and in fact, over borrowing, 8 years of illegal printing of money at the Bank of Ghana, 8 years of illegality, 8 years of wastage, 8 years of non-performance, 8 years of poor governance, 8 years of massive uncontrolled corruption, 8 years of state capture, family and friends, and arrogance of power. Ladies and gentlemen, I have heard some Ghanaians say that they are not interested in politics and that they are not going to vote. But let me say, I bet you that you have a change of mind if you are aware that indeed 11.5 million Ghanaians, representing 33.3% of our people, have been thrown out into extreme poverty due to the bad governance of President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia. I bet you will have a change of mind if you are aware that 8.4 million Ghanaians, representing 24.5% of our people, went without food in the year 2023 within a period of 24 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I bet you will change your mind if you are aware that 2 million Ghanaians are facing acute food and nutrition insecurity, and this is according to the Ghana Statistical Service and the World Bank. You will be sure to note that 35% of our people, particularly youth unemployment, is such that 35% of our people are unemployed, and that 1.9 million of our youth are idling with no work, no training, and no education. And this again is according to the Ghana Statistical Service. Ladies and gentlemen, I bet you will have a change of mind and you will not say that again if you are aware that out of the 33 million Ghanaians, only about 22 million of our people are jobless, and that 2 out of every 3 Ghanaians are jobless. In fact, you will be surprised to know that 4.5 million of our people have completely given up in the search of jobs because of frustration. Ladies and gentlemen, I bet you will not make that statement again if you are aware that 50% of Ghanaian doctors are now working abroad due to poor working conditions, obviously because this government has failed. And this again is according to the Ghana Human Development Report. Ladies and gentlemen, that statement that I will not be voting because this government has failed, I beg to say that you have a change of mind if you are aware that this NPP government borrowed and overborrowed and have made Ghana bankrupt and insolvent to the extent that even pensioners were forced to accept crude haircut, and that the Bank of Ghana is today bankrupt and policy insolvent, and that the Ghana Cocoa Board has actually collapsed and the cocoa sector is actually collapsing, and almost all state-owned enterprises are also collapsing. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, let me say that with this poor scorecard of President Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Bawumia, I want to use this opportunity to call on you, fellow countrymen and women, that this is a call to duty. You cannot sit on the fence. We owe Ghana a joint effort and a communal labor to rescue our dear country. Many anam Ghana for anhuchira badodo. Amani resai, amani rukonechu. Da me pada mtutu slamu inde. Mon join the NDC. Ni yemfansi sa papebi, yemfambro manimu. Baby oman rokon. Aya humto enkankana mbranse ezibani nyo manimu sike nyo manimu edume nyo manimu bebre wo bua wada da ya toto sramu inde mombra meka yen ho ne yemfa obani yemfa nko bebi ebotum de Ghana akọ yeda mo ase bebre.
Make some noise for Honorable Dr. Antofosin Choboy. We are gradually getting to the climax of today's program. And this is the time for my boss, the Chief Executive Officer of the great NDC, to speak. This is the time for the General Secretary the General Secretary, the General Secretary, the General Secretary, hey, the General Secretary of the NDC to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Honorable Fifi Fiabe Kwete. Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Honorable.
The proud son of Bolton from Northern Region, Fifi Kwete.
Eza, NDC, Joe Bodo, MFA. Thank you very much. I want to begin by acknowledging the flag bearer of this great party, the former president and the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, and the running mates. And I want to stand on all protocols to thank every single one of you gathered here, and all millions of Ghanaians who are listening to us today. First, let me begin by thanking the Northern Regional Executives who have worked very hard to make this program a reality, and also to salute the planning committee at the national level that worked very closely with these executives to make sure that today's program has become such a great program. Our beloved country, Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana is on her knees. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana is at an all-time low. And all who love this country, and I believe millions of you listening to us, love this beautiful country. Therefore, I want to make a call to you. December 7 is not a battle between the NDC and the NPP. No. Please listen to me carefully. December 7 is not a battle between NDC and NPP. No. December 7 is a battle between those who love Ghana and those who do not love Ghana. December 7 is a battle that calls all who want the good of Ghana to rally to make sure that NPP is defeated. And that means even members of the NPP. Because I believe that there are still many people in the NPP who know that what has happened over the last 8 years under Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia has been nothing short of the total disgrace and destruction of our country. And I'm making this appeal to you, patriotic members of the NPP, and I know and I see some of you. You need to come together with the good people of Ghana to ensure that Nana Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, Napo are disgraced and defeated on December 7. Hey! It is important for your own party, because you need to rescue your party. I don't have a lot of great things to say about your party, but at least I do know that in 8 years of President Kufuor, we do not see this level of destruction. We don't see this level of disgrace. We don't see this level of deception, of total decay of our country. So therefore, it means that there are many of you in the NPP who know what is right. And you need to rally together with the good people of Ghana to ensure that this darkness comes to an end, that this decay comes to an end, that this disgrace comes to an end, that this shamelessness comes to an end. Come December 7. Comrades, if NPP is not defeated on December 7, what we'll be doing is letting them believe that you can destroy a country to any degree. You can corrupt a country to any degree. You can steal and make yourself rich at the expense of the people of Ghana. You can cause suffering to the people of Ghana. Desperation and hopelessness to our young people who today want to leave this country in drove. NPP will believe that you can do any of that and still win an election. And if that happens on December 7th, this country is gone. This country is gone. If you allow NPP to still win after 8 years of this suffering, this disgrace, this total destruction of our country. So therefore, on December 7th, it is a battle between Ghana versus NPP. It is not NDC versus NPP, it is Ghana versus NPP. Yes. And they must go on December 7th. We know the level of destruction that has happened. And we know that President John Dramani Mahama, who definitely will win through your help and your support come December 7, is not going to have an easy job come January 7, 2025. Now let me tell you why there is hope. John Dramani Mahama is coming from a great tradition. First and foremost, a president who has been inspired by the founder of our country, Kwame Nkrumah. And he's coming from that tradition of a great founder who established this country and built this country, that this country has become a place of pride. John Dramani Mahama is inspired by Jerry John Rawlings, who in 1982 took this country from a place of collapse, a place where this country was on its knees, and together with young patriots started the process that lifted this country, built the infrastructure, and set us on a path of honor and respect again.
Indeed, we have a good history.
John Dramani Mahama is inspired by Atta Mills, a great president who in 2009 met very great challenges in the economy of Ghana. Inflation was hitting almost 20%. The CD had depreciated by over 20%. Our gross domestic reserves had totally collapsed. Our banking sector was in crisis. Deficit was at an all-time high. But through deeds of hard work, through humility, selflessness, and love for country, John Dramani Mahama assisted Prof. Mills to set this country out of that difficulty and start a process that has led to 8 years of great achievement for our country. Therefore, John Dramani Mahama comes from a tradition that knows how to resolve problems. If Ghana is in crisis today, there is no one you can trust to deliver than the NDC, whose record of taking this country from crisis and setting it on a path of prosperity. But let me tell you, taking out NPP is not going to be easy. Comrades of the NDC and fellow Ghanaians, it's not going to be easy taking them out. The reason is simple. They know that once they are out, this time around, punishment will follow them. They know that they will be prosecuted. They know that their corruption, their greed, their destruction of the country will be punished.
Yes.
And because of that, they are going to do everything possible to steal the power from you. So therefore, we need to be extra dedicated. We need to make sure in every polling station, every single one of you is ready to work hard. Open your eyes and ensure that nothing goes wrong. And ensure that the collation of our results, and we assure you, we will make sure that happens. The job ahead is not an easy job, but we promise you we shall deliver it. All we need of you is to come out to your numbers and ensure that you vote against the darkness that has engulfed our country, the shame that has engulfed our country, the destruction that has happened to our country. And we believe that you will help us to achieve that. And once you do, you trust that we will restore this country again like we have done in the past. We have that history of being nation builders. We have that history of being people who love Ghana, who work hard to make sure we lift our country when things are down. Comrades, there's a lot of hard work ahead of us. I want to use the opportunity to thank our 137 members of parliament who continue to work hard on our behalf. I want to single out my brother Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa for the dedicated work he continues to do. Hey! We need more patriots, more people who love our country, who are ready to ensure that the hard work gets done. I want to thank our regional chairman and all the executives through the constituencies down to the branches. I want to tell you that your hard work has been great, but it's a 4.5 months to go. Let's finish hard and ensure that we do this for the sake of our country, for the sake of our children, for the sake of our children's children. Hey! And I'm sure we can. Novinyo akpenami. Miato votato akpenami kata. Edogara langogbenami. Tami blaliji. Alebe viento miamba Ghana dukoya echochronga ndemi machitrio. Tamiawe doga. Miawe bedonda. Miamba kuti kuku egbegbagere miawo. Akpenami. Thank you. Thank you. Akpe.
Yankupo nshirawo. Inti weye nsema fivi fiabe kuti. Wanonso odiatu idra. Nsema wanonso odiatu idra. Inti, no matter how it is, Ghanaians are going to vote for NDC. The victory of Mahama is coming again. Yentina Kuruma, a man who feel power for the past 7 years, they always NPP for the reflect on them. NPP for a catch as a Ghana for NDC for no massive money. Almost free abandoned for the past 7 years ago, and you still have the guts, you still have the nerves to tell Ghanaians, in what ways? We hand over power to you because we thought say NDC was incompetent, NDC was not doing what the people of Ghanaians and the people of Ghana they want. So we handed power, and I said we gave you the power. We gave you the presidency, we gave you everything, we gave you the resources to manage this country, to manage the affairs of this nation. But what did you do? MPP, I'm asking you, what did you do with the power that we give to you? And then you are telling them, you say, no, Italians and trouble, no, the 8. I can't be so. About 8 Mubikia, a damn passenger, anything, and they are more my Ghana. That is what we are asking. That is what we are asking. Then tell us if we have any message than the one and the tell us. It will be no or say open my smartphone. You need to say, Unisika, Unidumaya, it will be Friday. You could see NDC for more presidential vice candidates. Mami Jane Puku Ajiman. Yizo Bodo, Nansu de Simbi Atuda. You could see Mammy Fabra, Yokoba, better than so.
My thanks goes to the chiefs and people of the northern part of our country, especially those in Tamale. You have given us a good welcome, and we are very grateful. As all our members and even our admirers too, we are very happy and grateful for your presence. Oh, NDC, you do all. You've all done very well. We are very grateful. Thank you so much. So special greetings to the people of Tamale. It's always a joy to be in Tamale. But you know, today I'm here for a special reason. This is the first time I'm addressing our launch. And again, I'm very grateful for it. We as a country, we know we are in a crisis. We know things are not working. We know that whether we are unable to pay our debts, whether our currency is depreciating, whether we are having a haircut. And let me explain. The haircut has affected our pensioners, but the haircut has also affected the quality of our education. Our education has also received a haircut. So has the haircut affected the quality of our health care. It has also affected even the quality of our roads and the quality of our businesses. So this is very, very serious. Whether it is about the cost of living, whether it is about our businesses collapsing, whether it is about unemployment, whether it is about our children not having nutritious meals because we can no longer afford them. Ladies and gentlemen, whether all these things are happening, we know that they affect everyone without discrimination. But we also know that they affect women more than men. Is that true or not? Where are the women? Are they here? You are here. So you know what I'm talking about. You know that when there's just one mushroom left, you have to turn it into a palatable meal for everyone to enjoy. You know when the children are sick, go to any hospital and see those who bring the patients. It's a woman who do so. When a family member is ill, it's always a woman who stays by the patient. So when things are not working, we feel it more. However, we are also the ones who don't earn that much. We are also the ones who don't generally stay in school for that long. So what should happen? What should His Excellency John Dramani Mahama do? He has thought very long and hard about this problem. He has been in government before. He has handled this country before. He might not have been perfect, but we all know that he did the best he could. He did the best he could by everyone. And this is the time I want to thank the entire northern section of our country for giving the NDC, for giving Ghana a person who prioritizes truth over lies. A person who doesn't give false promises. A capable, highly competent, truthful, respectful leader in the person of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. We have tried him. We have tried him. He has been off the radar. He has reflected on what is going on, and he's coming with new policies. And those who make comparisons, you don't compare unlike things. Don't compare his performance and his achievements with what this current government is giving us. It's like comparing cassava to oranges or cassava to lemon. There's no commonality among them. So we are very happy and grateful that His Excellency did not give up on this country, but that he is willing to put himself forth again to rescue this country. And this time, we must all ensure that when he's done the hard work, when all of us have supported in doing the hard work, this country does not return to such a status again. And we are counting on all of you. We are counting on all of us to ensure that we redeem this country, we rescue this country, we stabilize this country, and make us all proud to be Ghanaians. So what did he do? Knowing that it's the women who are suffering so much, he thought long and hard about it. And he came up with a brilliant idea. Ebushafo, Mamreka Nyede. So a man who is in a Messiafona Wabre announced them. So what does he want to do? Also, I don't know there are up and down Messiafoma and Busanere show. Na year corner year, but the baby are young Harian. No, and then why do women suffer so much? What work do women mostly do in this country? The papa ponya zuton. We don't need huge capital. Some will need that, but the vast majority don't. Somebody wants a little money to sell kuli. Somebody wants a little money to bake bread. Somebody wants a little money to set up the store. So what does the person do? The person normally goes to the bank. And what does bank manager say? Bank manager is also under instruction. So we are not angry with him. He's doing his work. So he'll ask the lady, go and bring the papers to your house. We don't have the houses. We don't have property. Go and bring a collateral. Go and bring the documents on your land, the estate houses you have built. Anything to convince me as a bank manager that you can pay. So you go once, you know you'll not go again. Most don't even bother. So what is
Yamfa asudake simpa mu bibi asimoti enyambo tere eti esemi enti yameni no kwadi. We are going to change. Power corrupt, absolute power corrupt absolutely. So this is the time Kufado and in the Crawford. They must leave office. In fact, just to Neneba Ketua, and as in Ketua, move officer, we will make sure that not even the cleaner or the security will be left out. The various NPP for every single person in the NPP will hand over power to NDC. Because we gave you the power. We thought NDC was bad party. We thought NDC was not doing the right thing. And we have trust in you. Ghanaians trusted in you, MPP. Look at what you have got. Pakwasi in the bank, we will collapse the bank because of MPP. Pakwasi engineer campaign, so you campaign it here Mahama in 2016. Look at what you people have done. And no, the Ninguasia, any better, any Usuni, or did you akubum to be upon Mahama because of MPP. Tell me, see, don't so Amudia campaign way back in 2016, and you miss how far is it now? And then we can be a Ukroma. And then call for no more than say, call for and a motor and say, call for and a more decent so who Ukroma. They can't be just yet. They can't, people just don't understand. People just don't understand. And this is the time we have to tell MPP, but they say, Ghanaians are tired. Ghanaians are fed up. We are tired of this sickness. We are tired of this what? This lies. MPP must go. MPP must leave power. And the media can go to campaign for NDC. I'm going to let the NDC know say we are there for them. And every time, every hour. And Omobans no mobilis and we are the same people who criticize them. No matter how it is me. NDC for back. But you PIM fatal. I will be the first person to criticize. Nakupo nshira. Nti we and summer and draw. Mo campaign asi isi. Se opedi you are doing the money mama. Or kind na. But me akohwe me last video na me post here na we feel home man. Yes. So can't simple papa. Look at Kuti and baby at Nakoso. My main phone is no man chiba for. Nakupo nshira o him in New York and make a bit. My man will be in fair. UK and Obibi of Ibiana. European countries, Germany, Sevilla, Netherlands, Spain, the only can be an Yakupan Isham. That is a Italy from Sophia, Papa, and Canada, Yakupan Isham. Best also document in the two and say, Yapi Papa back with an AG, a one breaker. Ure Yakupan and Yokasi, and the Bibian Sophia Mega, Yakupan Isham. Catch yourself. Our platform is the most authentic and no platform. Isani one Kakutogato. This is the platform yes, the baby I come across you. Young Ponchiro, I mean, bye bye.